I started recording also. Okay, so so we'll finish because this is very important to complete. But no problem. So maybe people will join in another 5-10 minutes if 1-2 members are join also. No. What is this local profile? Local profile means first of all user profile data. What is this local profile and roaming profile? So before going to that one, what is this users profile data? Users, or you can say like a personal data or files, whatever it is. Look at here. C:/Windows. Sorry. Users slash your user name. Okay, every user having a username like student 1, student 2, or maybe a domain username, anything. This is the location of profile data. Location of your profile data. So what are the content of these things is nothing but your desktop, download, pictures, documents, pictures, videos, okay, saved games, links, varieties, what are the spelling it is, contacts, any other, so many other things also there, but these are all important guys. Under this name we have things like I created a data here, the entire data stores, entire my desktop data stores in my profile like this. See it is C users username. In this one you can go to desktop. Okay, so this is my desktop data. Okay, this is all my desktop data. You can see trash, ticket, these folders also, and the documents also you can see. You want to see an icon wise also, you see these are all in my desktop. Okay, this is my desktop data. And next one is downloads. If I download, it go to downloads, right? So it will go to downloads. So where is the download kind of stuff? It is here only. This is downloads. But this is downloads. Documents. Whenever you say any notepad or anything or WordPad, so documents. It's saved. Default location is documents. Music, videos, pictures. Okay, saved games, favorites, links. These are all. Music. Okay, these are all your personal profile data. Where it is stores. So what is a local profile? User profile data stores in local PC. Whether user is a domain user or a local user, whatever that user is, user profile data stores in your local PC. So generally location is C drive / users / with a username. So in this location user profile data stores. So that is called a local profile. Guys, understand what is profile data and what is local profile? Look at here. This is the client computer, and I log in with the domain user. Okay. So if I create a certain data on this desktop, so I'm going to create some file, something I created. So this is, you can see this, the file is located in a desktop. So go to your C drive, users. So see student 1, student 2. This is Devasri. There you can find desktop. You can see DD. So it is a your profile data location. The data stores in this folder. Your profile data stores here. Your contacts, documents, download, music, pictures, videos, saved games. These are the main important. Understand guys what is profile data and what is local profile. What is a local profile? This is my domain controller board. Okay. So this is my server. These are my clients. Okay. So user is login here. The user profile data will set in this PC only. Okay. For example, this user created a file. Here he created a file. So domain user is a domain user. Okay. He login in C1. He created a file. Next day, he went to another system. He log in here. But this file is stored here only. It not come here. Why? It's a local profile. Data stores in that local PC only. Data stores in that local PC only. So user profile data stores in the local PC only. Okay. If user log into other system or PC, other PC, okay, data in first earlier PC won't. So in current PC. Okay. So meaning is you log in here, you create a data in your personal data, it stores here, it won't come here. Okay, so that is a local profile. What is local profile? Users profile data stores in that local PC only. So it won't come into other PCs. Guys, understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here what I'm doing is we have a centralized storage, but of course we don't have any centralized storage here in our infrastructure. We use our server as a centralized storage part. Okay, in generally in networks we have a NAS boxes are there. We use a NAS storages. NAS and SAN are as centralized storages. Okay, in generally we take a NAS storage. So through server, we create a folder. So big folder it is. Big folder. In this one, we'll tell user one profile data. Okay, stores here. User one profile data here. User two profile data here. User three profile data here. Like this. We'll tell it like this. So user one login in C1 and create a file F1. So the F1 will be stored here only. Okay, it stores by local, it's a local, so it stores here. But when he log out, it syncs into central. We don't use that many words. Very simple. When our user created data, sorry, user one log into C1 and profile data is created. Now user one create some data, for example F1. Example F1 created. Now he logged out. Automatically data save in the central location. Next day, user one log into C3 PC. When he log in through network, this data will comes here. So if user is not sitting in one single place, is keep roaming from one place to another place. He is keep roaming, right? So like first day, he is sitting in one place. So he's a fresher, if freshly joined in a company. You don't know anything, just you went there, you sit in a office and you sat there. You log in, you start doing work. Next day you realize there is a guy from your same village. What you will do? Yeah, he's from my place only. We'll better go and sit with them. Or maybe normally boys will do like this, like first day we sitting on one computer. So there is a new fresher just joined. So a beautiful girl is came. Is sitting in a after 2-3 computers. We'll try to move up to the next to that system only. Okay, right? So that is a roaming. Like in a domain, we can log into any of the domain computer. So when you are doing that one, your profile data not going to other computers. So you have a very serious important file is there. It won't come here, but you roamed it. Then what to do? Better to store in the central location. So wherever you log in, the data will be available. That is one thing. Second thing is, for example, if in case this piece is down, you lost your data. Okay, so again, you log into another computer. For example, you log into this computer next day. Because of your C1 is not working, you log into C2. This data is not available. So what to do? Store in the central location. I can get it from the central location only. This is simply shared folder technology only, but we link to the profile. Again, guys, we don't have any NAS storages in our environment. I use Windows Server as a central storage purpose. Guys, understand roaming profile?
Yes, sir.
What
Yes,
is
sir.
roaming profile? Wherever you log in, your profile data will be there. Okay. So what are the data you created? So you log into any computer, you will get your profile data. So how to do it? We'll see. Users profile data stores in central storage. Okay. Example NAS, network attached storage. There is a two type of central storage, NAS and SAN. Here we use a NAS for that one. Okay. Next, if a user login to a PC, okay, and create some data or files in the profile location. Then user logout. User logout. User, if a user log into a PC, create some data or files in the profile location. User logged out. Users profile data sync to central location. Okay, sync to central location. Next point, here it is again. I'm writing if that, remove this if a user is login. So if that user login to other PC, the users profile data shows. So that's a different. Next, what is the advantage? Users can log into any PC or device or a system or a computer, a domain computer PC, without losing profile data. Profile data is there. Data setting, everything, including background screen also will come. You know, you have a background screen is there now. If I put some different screen here, I change my background screen setting, a desktop setting I done. That setting also will be roaming. Okay, profile data and settings. No, not new settings. It is including settings also. It will be there. Users profile data. So you can use it too. If in case a local PC is down or failed, damaged, no problem. Users profile data is safe. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to say. By default, everything is a local profile only, guys. How to do this roaming profile part? How to do roaming profile? So we'll see that one. Again, roaming profile creation. Better create a new user or take new user for this practical. If it is a old already once login user, not working. New user or a not yet login user. This is required. Okay. Second, to create a folder and share the folder. That's it. Create a folder and share the folder. Okay. So and share folder. Copy UNC or we can say network path. It is required. Next, active directory, users and computers. Go there. So right click on a user. Like I created a user, for example, user 2. Okay. Right click on user, properties. Okay, properties, profile tab is there. Okay, so there you have to paste network path. So like this. So if there is a steps are there, I will show you how to do it. So everything we have to do in a server only. My WinS1, you have to do it. Okay, so everything we do in server, you have to check in client only, guys. Here server, it is a very easiest practical. If you fail, no problem. Okay, so that is also no problem. Guys, look at here. This is my Active Directory, users and computers. First of all, I am going to create a folder and I share the folder also. So generally, I don't get a E drive kind of stuff. Means separate drive is not there. I took a 60 GB drive. It is a C drive only. Either I can create a C drive or I will do separate drive, D drive, E drive kind of stuff. How to get it? 48.6 GB free out of 60. 48 GB is free. I will get a 20 GB from 48. Can I get 48 out of 48 free space? Can I get 20 GB at least?
Yes, sir.
Then how to do it?
Disk management.
Very good. Dask mgmt.msc. So C drive is there. Which option?
Shrink volume.
Shrink volume.
Very good. Shrink volume. I need 20 GB only. 10 GB is also enough. Take
20.
20. Very good. 20480.
480.
And just I'm creating entire 20 GBs new simple volume. Simple next finish. Okay, this is what become 40 GB. This is become 20 GB. E drive, we got it. I'm going to E drive. Very good, guys. New folder. My folder name is roaming folder without spaces. I didn't put any spaces, guys. Look at here. I didn't put any spaces. Spaces are very dangerous. Roaming folder. Folder name is roaming folder. Right click. How to share?
Properties.
Properties.
Sharing.
Sharing.
Advanced sharing.
Advanced sharing.
Share this folder. Permissions. Full control. Okay. I given permission to everyone. You can remove the everyone and you can put a domain users or authenticated users. Also you can give it. Okay. But I'm not doing anything, guys. I'm doing very simple manner. So sharing is done. This is the network path. This is the network path. Let's go to the security. In the security also you have to give permission. In this one I'm giving add. Earlier we use everyone. Now I use a authenticated user. AUTH, like that you given, you will get a authenticated users. Authenticated users or domain users. You can use domain users also. Okay. Like this. See, this is authenticated users, full control. Instead of everyone for security, but sharing I given to everyone. but accessing permissions, a given security permission for authenticated users. Apply. Okay. So what I done, I went to security, edit, add, AUTH, check names, authenticated users, and select these options. Sharing is done. Just I'm copying this name. Close. This work is also completed. Just minimize or close. Open the notepad. Paste this thing. Paste it. Again, I'm pasting second time. Slash percentage username percentage. No need to put anything inside. It is a username only. USERNAME only. Okay. So do not think it is like a So no need to think like username is you have to put a username there. Not like that. This is like we can use it for so many things. Okay. Now go to Active Directory users and computers. How to go to Active Directory users and computers? Where is server manager? Gone. So no problem. So here it is very easily you can access server manager. Also you can use run command also. So I'll open from server manager. For this one, there is a run command. dsa.msc. Okay. dsa.msc. Like that also you can open. Go to tools, Active Directory, users and computers. Okay, I open Active Directory, users and computers. Guys, I already log in only one user, that is Devasri. So I don't use this Devasri user for this roaming profile, because if you use already logged in user, means already local profile user, cannot be done. So I go to new user. I didn't use Sudhir, not yet used. Okay, still fresh user. Otherwise, you can create a new user. On new user, you can able to do it. Otherwise, we'll create it. I'm creating a new user. I right click, new user. Okay, like this. Check the spelling right or wrong. Sanjiwani. Okay. Okay, so first name I copy, put it here. Fresh user I created. Unselect this option and put a password. Okay. If you give second and third, no problem. First and last, don't give. User is created. Now open the user. Okay, user, double click, open user or right click properties. So this is my user. Go to profile tab. This is profile tab. Yes, can you able to see the profile tab?
Yes, sir.
Okay. User profile. Under user profile, there is a profile path. So copy this profile path. Copy this profile path and paste here. User profile, profile path, paste like this. Okay. profile tab, profile path. Click apply. Automatically the percentage username percentage becomes Sanjiwani. Automatically the user account name will come. Click OK. I set a profile path for a user. See it is. Go to profile tab. I copy pasted this particular line. Okay. Here and I apply and then click OK. So now this user is roaming user. Now what I'm going to do is I want to test it by logging to user. So this is currently Devashree. Sign out. Other user, can go to other user. Already this user is showing, right? So go to other user, click on other user and type and password. It will take time. So again another 1 or 2 minutes. Success or failure later we'll know. So we'll see that one. So first of all, what I created a new user, right? So I created new user like this, and I created a folder. Folder name is roaming folder. Okay, and I shared folder finally. So I shared a folder. I created a folder. Then I shared a folder. No change in the sharing. Okay, shared folder, you know that one how to do it. So when I'm sharing the folder, share permissions I given. You can give everyone share permission full. Okay, or you can give like a domain users or authenticated users full permissions like that also. So don't need to worry. And also I done as security. Okay, for security I use authenticated user. Full permissions I give. Initially, we don't give much kind of stuff. We give every permission only. Okay. Copy the network path. Network path is look like this. Win s1 slash this name roaming folder. Then what to do? Open notepad. Put like this. After this one, just put a percentage. Username percentage. Okay. Next, go to Active Directory users and computers. So right click on user. Go to properties. Go to profile tab. On profile tab, you can see profile path. Here we have to give this name. Then go to apply, then OK. Okay. Now go to client. Our client is win C1. Find out from current user. Go to other user. Give your username, the password. Now it is login. Nothing is there on your system. Okay. So go to user. User is Sanjiwani. Very good. But I want to go to control panel to show you something. Go to control panel. And also file explorer. Both the ways I want to show you. Go to user accounts. See, it is domain name / username. Configure advanced user profile properties. Can you see roaming? Earlier user local. Now it is roaming. Change type roaming profile. You can change it to local also, but don't do it. Just see roaming profile. Cancel. Roaming means practically successful. You are successfully become roaming user. Important here it is, guys. User must be fresh user, not yet login user. Second, security permission, sharing permissions and security permissions must be given properly. Everyone is also okay. Okay. So otherwise practical may be not working. Okay. So user profile data shows here also. Whatever the data you created, it stores in a central location. So I will show you that central location also. That's it only, it is showing, not much. Yeah, one more is there. That is I am not able to documents. Not a desktop. App data kind of stuff. View. Hidden items. Can you see app data? Local roaming. Your application data stores under roaming. Okay. Local profiles. Application related data stores in local. Roaming users under roaming. Okay. App data. But whatever it is, it's showing here. So when you create a file here, so for example, on my desktop, I'm creating a data. Okay. So I creating, this is some folder, some file I created on my desktop. Now, if I log out, when I log out, this data is synchronized with my server data. So look at here. This is my roaming folder. Under this one, you can see username dot b6. Okay. So you log in at a client. We are doing in a client, right? So in a client, go to first control panel, user account. Then it is go to change something advanced profile. Go to that one. So you can see roaming. There. Also, if you could click on change type, then it is also you can see roaming. Profile type is roaming profile. So then what I have to do? Cancel, close, do it. Don't click OK or changing, don't do it. Next, at server means win S1. Okay, win S1. Go to E drive, where the roaming folder, this one, you can see V6. This is a user's profile data folder stored in a central location. So that file I created in a client, it stores inside of this one. We can't access because of permission restriction is there. You are not a owner of that folder, so you cannot able to access. Like, so anything I do for 100 users, 100 users folders will be shown in the one single place only. But one user profile data cannot be accessed by any other users. One user profile data cannot be accessed by any other users. Of course, admin having so many privileges. This is profile data, roaming profile. Guys, understand?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So local profile, roaming profile, and one more profile is called mandatory profile. Okay. One more type of profile is there called a mandatory. Mandatory profile is there. Mandatory profile. Search in a Google what is mandatory profile. It's a fixed profile. It means you log into first time you log into C1. Then you should log into C1 only. You cannot log into any other PCs. You must use your local profile data. Okay, mandatory profile. Wherever you log in, you are fixed there. You cannot go like today I log in here. Tomorrow I want to change my place. I can't change it. That is called a mandatory profile. Local profile, roaming profile, and mandatory profile. After so long time,